Choosing an inflatable kayak sounds easy until you are standing by the water, pump in hand, wondering if this thing will track straight or fold emotionally at the first ripple. Some feel shockingly close to hard-shell kayaks. Others are basically pool toys with paddles. Today, we are counting down the 7 best inflatable kayaks worth trusting. All the links are in the description so you can check out the current prices. Let's dive in. Number 7. Intex Excursion Pro K2. The first thing this kayak gets right is confidence. The Intex Excursion Pro K2 does not have that flimsy, nervous feeling some inflatable kayaks give you when you shift your weight or reach for a bag. It feels more serious. The reinforced material, firm inflation, and wider stance make it a nice pick for people who want to paddle with a friend, bring fishing gear, or just stop worrying every time the boat brushes against a rough dock. The storage space at the front and back is genuinely useful. Dry bags, snacks, sandals, camera gear. All of it has a place instead of sliding around like loose groceries in a trunk. I also like the included rod holders and camera mount because they make it feel adventure ready right out of the bag. Tap the link in the description to check it out. Number 6. Weture. Here is the kayak that feels made for people who want extra reassurance before they push away from shore. Weture has a friendly, stable personality, and the high visibility strips are not just a gimmick. They make the boat easier to notice, which feels comforting on busier lakes. The seating is pleasant for longer, casual paddles. The adjustable backrests help more than people expect, especially once the excitement wears off and your lower back starts asking questions. The storage pockets are also handy for little things you do not want rolling under your feet. With 2 adults inside, it still feels roomy enough for weekend touring or relaxed fishing. The fins help it move straighter, so beginners are not constantly correcting their direction like they are steering a shopping cart with opinions. I can picture this one on a quiet Saturday morning, drifting near reeds while someone opens a snack bag too loudly. It is not the fastest kayak here, and serious paddlers may want more bite in the water. But for safe, comfortable, shared adventures, Weture feels easy to trust. Check out the link in the description to see more. Number 5. Sea Eagle. This is where the category suddenly gets interesting. The Sea Eagle does not paddle like the soft, casual inflatables people imagine. It feels sharper, more direct, and almost impatient, like it actually wants to cover distance. The rigid drop-stitch construction is the reason. Instead of sagging slightly under you, the hull feels tight and responsive. You paddle, and the kayak answers. That sounds obvious, but after testing softer boats, that crisp response feels almost luxurious. It is also much easier to handle than a traditional hard kayak. No roof rack drama, no awkward parking lot wrestling match. You carry it, inflate it, and suddenly you have a performance-minded kayak from something that was packed away in a bag. The open cockpit helps comfort too. You can shift your legs when they get stiff, which matters on longer outings. The trade-off is price and personality. This is not the lazy floating couch of the group. It rewards people who actually enjoy paddling. For solo explorers who want speed without storage headaches, Sea Eagle feels seriously impressive. If you liked it, check it out by clicking the link in the description. Number 4. Upwell. Upwell has a relaxed, family-friendly feel right from the start. It is not trying to be intimidating or overly technical. It is the inflatable kayak you bring out when you want the water day to feel simple, not like you are preparing for an expedition documentary. The size works nicely for a solo paddler who wants extra space, or for an adult with a child, a smaller second paddler, or even a calm dog who believes every lake belongs to them. The outer fabric feels reassuringly tough, and the cover design helps it handle bumps, sun, and general outdoor clumsiness better than a basic budget kayak. I also appreciate how easy it is to rinse out after use. Sand, lake water, grass, little muddy footprints, none of it turns cleanup into a punishment. The included accessories make it beginner-friendly. Upwell is charming because it removes friction. It stores easily, sets up quickly, and makes spontaneous paddling feel realistic for normal people with normal garages. I've left the link in the description. Number 3. Advanced Elements. There is a moment with the Advanced Elements kayak where you forget it is inflatable. Not completely, of course, but enough that the boat starts feeling more like a real paddling tool than a compromise. The aluminum rib frame gives the bow and stern a cleaner shape in the water, so it tracks with more purpose. You are not constantly fighting little sideways movements. You point it, paddle, and it behaves. The cockpit is easy to enter, which sounds boring until you have watched someone awkwardly fold themselves into a kayak while everyone pretends not to stare. This one feels approachable. especially for recreational paddlers who want better performance without the storage nightmare of a hard shell. The layered construction also gives peace of mind. Multiple air chambers are one of those safety details you hope never matters, but you are glad they exist. It is a solo kayak, so it will not suit people who always paddle with a partner. But for one person who wants sporty, stable, and genuinely enjoyable handling, this is a standout choice. For more opinions, see the link below. Number 2. Gymax. The Gymax earns its place because it feels like a complete weekend kit rather than just a kayak. You get the boat, seats, paddles, fins, storage, and repair gear, which means the first outing does not become a scavenger hunt through outdoor stores. On the water, it feels roomy and relaxed. 2 adults can settle in without instantly regretting every snack they packed. The adjustable seats and footrests help create a more natural paddling position, and that makes a big difference after the first half hour. I like the storage setup too. The front bungee area and seat bags give you places for dry clothes, small tackle boxes, sunscreen, and whatever else mysteriously follows people onto the water. The 3 independent air chambers make inflation feel organized and add a layer of reassurance. Deflation and packing are still a little messy if you are tired and rushing, but that is true for most inflatables. Did you like it? In the description, you can find the link for more details. Number 1. Intex Challenger K1. This inflatable kayak deserves a spot in this video because it understands what many people actually need: an affordable, simple, confidence-building kayak that gets them on calm water without turning the hobby into a major life decision. It is light, compact, and easy to manage alone. That matters. A kayak you can carry, inflate, paddle, deflate, and store without recruiting a second person gets used more often. Convenience becomes the feature you feel every weekend. On lakes and mild rivers, the low-profile shape is pleasant and easygoing. The removable skeg helps it hold a straighter line, so beginners are not zigzagging across the water like they are learning to write cursive. The cockpit feels more comfortable than expected, with enough room for legs and a small bit of gear. It is not built for rough water, big loads, or serious touring, and pretending otherwise would be silly. But as a first inflatable kayak, it is wonderfully inviting. It makes paddling feel accessible, fun, and low pressure, which is exactly why so many people keep coming back to it. If you're interested in this model, the link is just below. Well, that concludes our review of the 7 best inflatable kayaks you can get right now. If you are interested in any of them, all the links are in the description. You can check the current prices or get a deal. And hey, there's also a free trial of Amazon Prime. 30 days, no shipping costs, faster delivery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more top picks like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.